Okay, this is Sean B. Bradley from Dealer Synergy. I'm here at Rolling Hills Auto Plaza, and you had a great question about price. Here's the reality, though. There are two ways you can handle price, proactively or reactively. You can handle price as an expectation or as an objection. I'm not using words to flim-flam following this. There's two ways that you can handle price. You can turn around and dip, dodge, and try to avoid price, and then try to close the deal, and then like, they throw that objection where it's a hardcore objection. And they're like, I'm not doing this unless. Agreed? Is it scenario one? My scenario is different. I have a phone process, which I'll now introduce since you open the door, but we'll drill it tomorrow, that is based on the road to the appointment. Like you all have a road to the sale, correct? I saw Tony's book. Well, I have a road to the appointment process that's in your books. I have a 10-step process that each step builds onto the next step. Okay? Now, keep the camera on here, on there. I'm going to bring it up right now. Here's how you find this too. I'm going to type in phone process right there on automotive grand sales. So this is how, Mike, you guys can find this. If you take a look, here goes my PowerPoint, and I'm going to show you this. So keep this trailed on here. Watch. This is how I believe most people handle the phones, whether it's a phone up or it's an internet up that they converted to the phone. Okay, most people handle this wrong, which means that they put very little focus or strategy in the beginning, not because they're bad people, just because it is what it is. And by the time they get through the phone call, they try at the very end really hard to sell the appointment or try to sell the car. Does that make sense? Here's the right way to do this, is that you want to flip this upside down. Okay, each step needs to build onto the next step, which builds onto the next step, which builds onto the next step, which builds onto the next step. You want to role play real quick? Let's do it. Your name again, sir?
Nate.
Nate. So let's just be real, okay? So I'm going to pretend that this is a scenario. Nate is looking for, what franchise do you prefer, Honda or Toyota?
Honda.
Perfect. You're looking for a 2013 Honda Accord. You came from Auto by Tel. Fair enough?
Okay.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Now, don't break my chops too bad. Let's just go through this first and flow, okay? I'm going to turn on and I'm going to call. So let's go into step. And my finger is going to represent what steps are. Okay, this says greeting, ask permission to speak, state purpose of the call, pace the conversation, qualify the prospect, identify wants, wishes, expectations, transition, validate, value package proposition, trial, close, and close. Matter of fact, Tony, can you find what page of the actual process is? And then you guys can all follow with me. But watch my hand as I call Nate, all right? So I'm going to go step one. Ring, ring.
Hi, this is Nate.
Hey, well, just say hello. I'm going to go to Nate. Right. Hello, can I speak to Nate, please?
This is.
Hi, Nate. My name is Sean Bradley. I'm calling from ABC Motors and Auto by Tel. Second?
Yep, it's page 13.
All right, let's do this over. So get to page 13, and let's do this again. Okay, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nate, please?
This is.
Hi, Nate. My name is Sean Bradley. I'm calling from ABC Motors and Auto by Tel. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah, I have a few minutes.
Okay, well, I promise I won't take too long. Nate, I was calling about your internet purchase request on the 2013 Honda Accord. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, well, Nate, it says here, and I don't know the product, so I'm going to just freestyle stuff. It says here that you're looking for power doors, power locks, power mirrors. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty standard these days.
Absolutely. It's just making sure that's what you want, though. And it also says here that you're looking for a sunroof. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. I have your first color choice is black. Is that correct, Nate?
Well, actually, I was thinking black or white.
Okay, well, Nate, then you're going to make this really easy because both those vehicles are definitely available. Quick question, Nate. Have you ever purchased a vehicle online before?
I have not.
You haven't? Okay. Just so I know, what were you looking to accomplish by going online?
Basically, just looking to find out who's going to be most convenient for me and see what's out there. I mean, that's where I get most of my information from.
Stop narrative for a second. You're supposed to break my chops at price.
You want me to?
Yeah, a little bit. Or, just at least just say, I want the best price or whatever. Let's go over. I'm going to start from step 6.
Okay.
Nate, just so I know, what were you looking to accomplish by going online?
Looking for the best price, looking for the best deal.
Well, Nate, fair enough. How about this? If I wasn't able to get you the absolute best deal, I'd never expect to buy a vehicle from a stop. That's a Toyota TQFM rebuttal. That's an official Toyota one. So if I wasn't able to get you the absolute best deal, I'd never expect you to buy a vehicle from us, okay? Stop. Nate has a choice. Either allow me to go forward with that, which is called an assumptive transition, or he could turn around and say, what some people are going to say, listen, that's great and everything, but what's my damn price? And I'm going to go through the rebuttals in a second. Let me just go through the first flow of this, okay? Step 6 again is identifying expectations and implementing rebuttals. Nate, just so I know, what were you looking to accomplish by going online?
Looking for the best deal.
Okay, well, Nate, you come to the right place. Here at ABC Motors, we've got a price protection guarantee. Do you know what that means?
No.
Okay, there's actually 2 parts to it. First, we actually put it in writing that we will beat any dealership's price of an in-stock vehicle. But on top of that, if you purchase a vehicle from us, we kind of give you insurance. If you happen to find that vehicle cheaper anywhere within, let's say, 30 miles, we will actually refund the difference up to 110%. How does that sound?
Sounds like an alright deal.
Okay, so Nate, other than price, what else is important to you in deciding where you're going to purchase a vehicle? Stop. Now I'm in step 7. I'm transitioning. What I'm doing is I'm finding out what else is important. Let me just talk about this for a second. This is very important because think about this. There's a conundrum here. There's a dilapidated situation. I said to you, which you all concurred, that only 20% of people are price motivated. Yes?
Yes.
However, I also concurred that 80 to 100% of people ask for the best price. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so what the problem is, Nate, most salespeople don't go further. They take the first pencil from the prospect. They turn around and handle price. Well, what's your price? If they get past it, they don't bother asking what else is important. The equivalent on a psychological level is if you think of Maslow. Anybody heard of Maslow before? Okay, the hierarchy of needs. There's a different hierarchy of needs, and what happens is you have, like human beings need air, water, food, etc. However, the least but also relevant need of a human being is what's called self-actualization, being accepted and blah, 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 blah. Really, for a starving Ethiopian, you really think he gives a crap about the way his colors, clash in his hut and his little grass skirt? You see what I'm saying? My point being is that there's a level of priority of needs. A prospect has a certain level of needs. One of them is price. The price, and I'll get into that in a couple seconds, price is really, really emotionally stressful to people, and what happens is salespeople are not prepared how to deal with price the right way on the internet, and even if they are able to engage it, they don't know how to further qualify and get the root of the issue. If you rip the weeds out, what's going to happen? They're going to go right back unless you get the roots, correct? Now, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to say something really prolific. Listen to me. I think Russ said about exceeding the prospect's expectations, correct?
Yep.
Who agrees with that? No pressure because the GM's in the room, right? Okay, loudly.
Yes.
I agree too. Our goal should be to exceed a prospect's expectations. But folks, if we don't identify what their wants, wishes, and needs are, how the hell are we going to know what they are, meet them, and then even have a shot to exceed them? Do you see what I'm saying? If we take the first question and say, Nate, just so I know, what are you looking to accomplish by going online? Nate's going to say, price. If that's all I worry about, if I don't find out about the convenience, the service, the dealership, whatever else is important, safety, all these other mitigating factors, I'm only getting the first shot at this prospect. Here's a stat that's back from another trainer, which I can't name because I'm on video right now, but they said 96% of people that you quote a price to will shop it. Agreed? And over 55% of those people that you quote a price to and actually will go somewhere else and buy that same vehicle or similar vehicle for the same amount of money or more money. Why do you think? Because we did not find out their true wants, wishes, expectations. So the psychology of my system, steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, honestly, folks, there's nothing special or spectacular. It's called phone etiquette. It's basic 101 stuff. My program begins in step 5 when I ask the qualifying question. Dr. Covey says, seek first to understand and then to be understood. Again, seek first to understand and then to be understood. I asked a control question. I said, just so I know, have you ever purchased a vehicle online before? It's a yes or no question. Yes, I have. Oh, great. Tony, where'd you purchase that vehicle from? Awesome. What did you like about that? Guess what, Tony? We do that here. Tony, just so I know, is there anything you like? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tony. We don't do that here. It's not rocket science, folks. Whatever they like, we do. Whatever they don't like, we don't do. Basic, but it's true. Again, have you ever purchased a vehicle online before? Yes? Great. An educated consumer like yourself is going to make this so easy and fun. Just so I know, Tony, where did you purchase the vehicle? What did you like? We do that here. Anything you don't like, we don't do that. Now, most people in step 5, when you ask that question, have you ever purchased a vehicle online before, are going to say no. How do I know that? NADA says as of 2013, the average trade-in is 11 years old and over 109,000 miles. So I know, I guarantee you, in this market right here, I promise you, that the vast majority of people, when you ask that question in step 6, just so I know, what were you looking to accomplish by going online? They're going to say one of 5 things. Price, availability, convenience, I hate car salesmen, and research. Anything else falls into those 5 categories. Price, it's in the books too, by the way. Price, availability, convenience, I hate car salesmen, and research. So what I do is I put my checkerboard away and I start playing chess. I have in my system, and it's in some of these books, I think I actually put it in here, I've got not only the 5 top reasons why people are going online, but I also have 7 distinct responses for the top 5 reasons why people are going online. So I've got 35 word tracks. So think about how powerful it is. When I ask Nate, quick question, Nate, have you ever purchased a vehicle online before? It's a yes or no question. He says, yes, I'm on it. He says, no. I know my next question is, Nate, step 6. Just so I know, what were you looking to accomplish by going online? I know the man is going to say 1 of 5 things. Price, availability, convenience, I hate car salesmen and research, and guess what? I've got 35 different things that I can say, 7 strong rebuttals or responses for each of the top 5 reasons why people are going online. So let's play the one that he said first, price, right? So I just hit you with 2 different rebuttals right in front of you, right? What's going to happen is either they're going to take my rebuttal or they're going to push back. Let's just go, just like if I up someone in the showroom floor, you have a 33% closing ratio, that means that there's 63 and a third percent of people that don't buy from you in the showroom. Am I correct? There's nothing wrong with that. We're not focused on all the stuff that we can't control. I'm focused on what I can control. But in this situation, Tony, since he's not here, let's come at me a little bit. Just be a little bit rough. You know, like, duh, what's my price? Let's go. Okay, step 6, just so I know, what would you look at accomplish by going online?
Well, I just basically want to see what your best price is.
Absolutely, Tony. Well, how about this? If I wasn't able to get you the absolute best deal, I would never expect to buy a vehicle from me, okay?
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to be hard and say,
yeah.
what's
my
my price?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what would you know? So what would be your best line? What would be the best price on that vehicle?
Well, not a problem. This is the step 2 is you hit them with the range. Very important. You hit them with the range. Listen to me. You say something like this. So, Tony, not a problem. We believe in a no hassle, no haggling pricing here at our dealership. That vehicle ranges between $19,995 and $22,995. With that being said, other than price, what else is important to you? Stop. Here's what I did. I didn't turn around, and this is not when you go to close a deal. Time check. Don't stop anything.
11:37.
Okay, tell me when I'm 15. Okay, so this is not like when you go to close a deal and they say, shut up, first person talks, loses. That's not how you throw a rebuttal out there. You don't throw a rebuttal like it's a grenade and just hope that shit works, okay? What you need to do is have momentum. It's called an assumptive transition. I'm assuming that when I turn on execute or implement that rebuttal right there of the range, that I've met Tony's expectations. So I'm assuming I did that. I'm going to keep going. So listen to what I said. So, Tony, that vehicle ranges between $19,995 and $22,995. With that being said, other than price, what else is important to you? So now Tony's got the second time that he's either going to let me go this time, or he's going to say something like this. Listen, I'm not playing games, man. I'm on the internet. I got internet muscles right here. You see them? You like that? If you don't give me a price, I'm not coming in. Or something to that effect, right? Here's how you handle that in that situation. But before I get to the answer, I want you to understand a percentage of people, you don't even have to hit them with a rebuttal. You just go through the process. They'll let you go. A certain amount of people, on the first time you give that Toyota TQFM in the first rebuttal, are going to be like, what's my price? Second step is to hit them with the range. Now, when you turn around and go, if the range doesn't work, don't try to come with other deflective or all responses, because you are now not being proactive. You're backing yourself into a corner. Do you see what I'm saying? So what you need to do, and this is very strong, you need to regain control of the conversation. Sales is about control. Mr. Crouch, selling method is selling by asking questions. So watch how I ninja flip this. You ready? Let's go from the top. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna ask you. You're gonna say price. Then I'm gonna give you the rebuttal, and then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna hit you with the range, and then you're gonna like, and then I'm gonna go into the last part. You ready?
Yeah.
Step 6. Hey, Tony. Just so I know, what were you looking to accomplish by going online?
Well, I want to find out what your best price on the Accord I'm interested in.
Fair enough. How about this, Tony? If I wasn't able to get you the absolute best deal, I would never expect to buy a vehicle from you, okay?
True, I understand, but I just, at the end of the day, I just need to know what your best price is, and then I'm going to decide from there where I'm going.
Well, not a problem. Here at ABC Motors, we believe in a no-hassle, stressful pricing scenario. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually range you. We're going to give you a range between, let's say, $19.95 and $22.95, depending how the vehicle's equipped. So other than price, what else is important to you?
Well, I'm not really interested in a range. I mean, this is, I send a lead in on a particular vehicle. A, I want to know if you have it in stock, and B, I just want to know your best price.
Stop real quick. So listen to me. This is the time that you need to regain control really quick, and watch how fluidly I do this. This will work actually 10 times better with you than a BDC rep at appointment center, because you guys sell cars. Watch this. Let's go back to there. You push back against, push back.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's all great and all, but I just basically need to know on the stock number that I sent the lead in on, A, is it available, and B, what's your best price?
You know what, Tony, fair enough. I don't mean to stress you out. You say you want the best price. Just so I know, what type of price are you looking for? A cash price, a lease price, a finance price? Stop. Ooh, strong, because they didn't say one time, I want a cash price, lease price, or anything like that, did he? Okay. So then what you're going to do is play the game.
Yeah, I just want your bottom line price, whatever you want.
So cash price?
Yes,
okay.
cash price.
Now it says, okay, what I also need to know, okay, stop the tape. I'm going to keep it freestyle.